folks, hi. Let's fix the camera because of course we gotta fix the camera. Oh good. Camera was working prior to stream, I promise. Hi Carla, welcome on in. Alright, we gotta do the fun thing. We gotta yell at everything. Okay. And plug that back in. And reactivate it. There I am. We turn the lights again. Hi. There we go. And it froze immediately. Because the camera is the devil. Nope, and it froze. And Brutus is also mad that it froze. There we go. How are things going, Carla? Problem is, see, it's very cold outside, so nachos, ooh, fantastic. Very cold outside, so all the stray cats and everything are clustering around the houses, which is a problem for the beagle. I'm doing okay. I went down to this corner, right? I did. Actually, can I do this? We had Chinese food for sure, which was nice. Got some nice spicy General Tso's. The house is giving off heat. Or are they usually... Probably both, honestly. Especially with the older houses, where heat's leaking out. Just having the cover of the porches and everything combined with any windows that like our basement windows are gonna leak heat. Plus, at least for like our house, my sister set up a little kitten house on the basement on the back porch with some dry food for some of the strays because again, it's getting bad up there. Hey, Kiwi Cutie, welcome on in. Now, it's not telling me your first time, it's your first comment, so welcome back. I vaguely remember you. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a week. My brain is not up to snuff. So if I do not remember you exactly, I apologize. But welcome on in. Have fun. Pull up a chair. We are power washing and relaxing and hanging out. Still no snow for you? Yeah, we just started getting hit. Should be DK! Welcome on in! Hey! Long time no see. It's good to see you again. And yeah, Carla, we just got the snow yesterday afternoon is when it started coming down. And it's been coming down pretty much all day. Well, glad to have you back. I missed you. How are things going in your world? And what's your preferred diminutive here with the new name? Do you want to be called Kiwi? Do you want to be called Cutie? I'm doing alright. It's been a hell of a season. I'll put it that way. The winter has not been the kindest of things, but we're pushing through. But we're hanging out, we're power washing, and we're still doing the thing. Currently, we are power washing a farm with the barn and we have the silo. Did we do the cat check on the stream yet? We did not. Let's go do the cat check. A, no. Also, where were they here? I know they were here under somewhere. There's Ulysses. And Ulysses. So we have Ulysses. We got Bubbles and Squeak around here somewhere. There's the Bubbles. Squeak's somebody around here. And yes, I'm glad to see you too. It is definitely good to see you again. Oh, let's do this. There we go. Yes, hope everyone is staying warm. If you're still around where Amberetta is, I know she's been getting hit like crazy. So hopefully you are staying warm and staying safe. Brutus also agrees. Also, my phone just went off a bunch. Let me just double check to make sure. Just a second, folks, to respond to something. So what's everyone's plans for the week? Doing anything fun and exciting? Just staying warm and surviving, because that's at least part of what we're doing. Animal! You see, now we're in Pumpton, we can't draw water from the Kalakalamma River. Our farming's instantly become completely unsustainable. Oh my god, I hate the mayor. Mayor is trying to shut me down, presumably revenge from my monks from the temple up there on the hill, egging his mansion years ago. Wait, no. You're the one who called it in? The man's pettiness knows no bounds. Okay. Oh god, I hate the fact that there's so much lore. So the temple, I guess, which is right next to it. This is okay. So in the first game, there is a temple you clean that the monks, as divine retribution, tornado. Okay, admit that was a pretty dumb question. It is a pretty dumb question considering what you know I'm doing, but that's fine, Tesla. But yeah, in the first game, there's a temple you clean, and that while you're cleaning it, you're cleaning off manure from a farm where a freak tornado hit, which I'm guessing is what this one was from her farm. And it's the divine retribution because the monks went to go egg the mayor's house because the mayor's a jackass. Oh my god! Like, I love the connections. I hate the fact that I'm so excited about this, but I love the connections. No big plans this week, just working and chilling. Hey, working and chilling is sometimes what you got to do. It is an experience. Because my office is down here in the basement. And behind this wall, right behind my thing, is literally where the foundation is. So my office gets damn cold. I'll probably be getting my blanket on as soon as stream is over. In my defense, you didn't post. I didn't do that. So I've noticed something, Teslin, that when I do my my stream, like, I'm not getting any more viewers when I do the share around to all the different stream self promotions than I do just don't do it. So I've stopped doing it, at least for a little bit. But yeah, so like the office gets cold now, but I got a little space heater here running. And we haven't gotten yet to the point where I can see my breath in my own office. Yeah, like, there's so many small touches in this game that I just absolutely adore. Like I was talking about it last time, is the fact that, like, the dirt that's on this barn has hay in it. They could have just reused a dirt. Like, in fact, in Powerwash Simulator 1, they just reused dirt textures over and over again. The dirt was the same regardless of what it came from. Maybe with just different coloring. And now we have things where it legitimately has hay in the dirt. The little tiny things in the lore I love. But yeah, no, the mayor is being a menace. He's an absolute jackass of a person. He's starting a best town in the county competition, and then now he's gerrymandering people to make it so that only the people he wants to win. He's also trying to get my cats. Because technically, so in the first game, one of the big plots, and in fact, if you're a subscriber of mine, underneath my emote, you'll see a cat lore emote. That comes from this game and the fact that Ulysses went missing at the beginning of at the beginning of the game, and like a lot of the problems that happened is because the cat went missing. But during a time when you're cleaning his catamaran, as the mayor is skipping town with the money he stole and embezzled, he texts and says, "If you find that damn cat, you can keep it." So we took in Ulysses. Ulysses ended up not being a boy, was in fact a girl, and had kittens. And is now our cat, so we have Ulysses, Bubbles, and Squeak. Now the mayor is back and has become, instead of mayor of Muckingham, has become county mayor of the surrounding area, because that is something apparently, and is now trying to steal our cat back, because he says that he technically didn't give us ownership of the cat, we stole it. So on top of everything else the mayor's doing, he's trying to steal my cat. So we gotta kick his ass. He really does need to kick rocks. In the first game, when the monks have egged his house, and you go to clean it, he doesn't let you in the property. You have to clean the entire thing through the fence using the extra long extension, because he refuses to let you on his property. Because you're going to sully it, so you have to clean everything from a distance. It is he's such a piece of shit. He worked with the Elon Musk wannabe that caused the volcano to start erupting. His security force, I'm convinced, in this game, is the one who stole the gem from the statue that is keeping the volcano from erupting anymore. So we're probably going to get that erupting again soon. He's just an absolute piece of shit. But we just cleaned his airship, his blimp, and it has a giant picture of my cat on the side of it. The mayor is an absolute menace, and I hate him. This may be a 3-stream job. We started this last stream. We're only 26%. There's a lot of barn. And then even after we do all the barn, there's the silo still. In fact, let's see. Why are you not letting me raise this host anymore? Thank you. Okay. Nothing special up here, but we can at least get some stuff done. Also, how many? Okay, we have 1,000. I think it's 5,000 before we get the next power washer. I shouldn't be excited about getting a new power washer much. Got to get back to it, but I was so nice. It was good to see you. You've got me on Discord. Reach out as much as you want. It's definitely good to see you, Kiwi. Hey, Palmer, welcome on in. Yeah, everyone stay safe and warm. Um, it's getting a little crazy out there. I have a friend who lives in Texas who lost power due to the sleet. But thankfully, they had a fireplace and plenty of stuff to keep themselves warm. You're also staying warm up there, Palmer? This is another case of gotta clean the undercarriage. Yes, it is. Hit minus 40 just last night. Oh, jeez. I woke up to it being, I think, 14 feels like 0. Well, negative 0 is what they said. Because apparently it was cold, but not cold enough to be -1, but it was -0. No, not too awful at all. You just got to keep yourself safe. Make sure you have enough food. Make sure you're running the water so that the pipes aren't freezing up. Does anyone ever think about that? Besides the whole like haunting and insanity that comes from The Shining, that was actually kind of a dream job. Like getting a whole hotel to yourself. You just gotta live in it and make sure that like the water's running and keeping that kind of stuff. Like The Shining would have been like without the haunting and all that kind of stuff. It would be great. Like you get like people, you get enough people who work from home. Oh, sorry, but you know what? He doesn't figure out how us county folk fight back. We've been setting up on our polycultures, rotating crops and animals, minimal water usage is what we need. And if this county mayor thinks he's stitched us up, then he can think again. Damn straight. But yeah, like get people who can work from home. Get a solid internet connection out to those places, and then you're just living there for a couple of months, playing D&D like 5 million times a week. Gotta make sure to run the water every couple of days. Oh yeah, it absolutely would just be an Airbnb now. Like people, like they would give you like reduced Airbnb rates to run the water and make sure it still works. It's like that's not how that should be, but yes. Let's pause. Give me a second to check my phone. Make sure the world isn't exploding. My phone stopped for a little bit, but now back on the I must learn about the Utah Mammoth scores, which now it has me checking again. So apparently the Utah Mammoth are currently playing the Tampa Bay Lightning. So, go Mammoth. Word on spilling more. Yes. Yes, that is the important part. Yeah, it's always those things of like those little innocuous phrases you get into the habit of saying and then become much more severe when you're like, I should probably stop saying that. But yeah, you're getting camera froze. You getting Snowfall 2 Palmer or just snow? Or just cold? May you live in interesting times. Yeah. Yeah. What's the phrasing of the millennials going through their fifth or sixth once in a generation event happening? This is such a massive building. this off real quick. That's the problem with these massive buildings, is that they're just, it's so, it's kind of monotonous, and it's not like a fun thing where I get to like jump around and do that kind of stuff. It just, you gotta get through it. That's the same way I felt about the Bigfoot house in the first game. Just such a big sprawling thing, and you just get, what are you still dirty for? Gotta head off. Good luck. No worries. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, new job. Damn you, Parky. Peak cleaning. What do you like with coordinates? We found a goodness knows what over at Power Falls, but it's way out in the wilderness. Oh no. Alright, you can do it. Okay. This one is good. That one is good. Somewhere this roof is still dirty. Is there like a... Oh, these are rupees, they're different. does this hoist still dirty? Nothing's wrong with it. Now, to be honest, probably, this section where it still says dirt on it. But this way. And down I go. Damn it. Such a huge barn. There's the big thing. Top. Okay. That was fun. Why are my lights flickering? Is this where you're still dirty up here on this big roof? Is this going to be the big dig? Hold on. Hold on. Need the big dig. Oh yeah, no, absolutely, absolute shenanigan, and then that's the following I take. No, there are definitely physics in this game don't apply to each other. My favorite is the fact that routinely they have me power wash electronics, like TVs and lights, like lights that are on. Like yes, that power washing that is definitely what you should be doing. Do this. I can't do this. Then again, I do have magic backpack full of infinite water, so I'm guessing I have magic sticky boots as well. There was one for winter where they had me power washing an ice rink, and that's just levels of shenanigans right there. I've fallen off a roof that high, and I'm happy I didn't land on my feet when I. Yeah, absolutely. Excuse me. My mom grew up on a farm, and she would tell stories about how they would climb up out of like a third story window directly onto a slanted tin roof and then go running up and down it as kids. And they would get in trouble every time because they do it whenever their parents were out. But the neighbor could see them. So as soon as the parents would get home, as soon as my grandma and grandpa would get home, the phone would start ringing off the hook, so that the neighbor could be like, "Hey, your kids were running the roof again." You did miss a lot. Ambretta, you didn't just miss a lot of stream. You missed DK stopping by under her new name. Yeah, I learned the hard way. The neighbor had good eyesight. Yeah, that'll do it. Um, but yeah, welcome on in, Ember. How are things going? How is the storm? I'm glad you stopped by too. It was good to see her. How is the storm treating you, Amber? You guys staying safe? Everyone staying nice and bundled up? You helping a stinky mess with Talia stuff? You got less than 5. You got less than 5 inches? Okay, that's nice. And tell Sweetness I said she's wonderful and I said hi. Stop calling her stinky. I miss Palia. I still don't think I can go back and play Palia, but I miss Palia. I miss the Ormus. I love them. I love those big galumphing bastards. Yeah, I was mentioning earlier in stream, I woke up to it being like 14 degrees out, but feels like -0. It is Sweetness, Carla. If I'm not mistaken, it is Sweetness. Soy Nanette's sister. And I'm the one who gets sent to jail. You guys all call her Stinky Mess. I get sent to jail, and you guys belittle her. I see how it is. I mean, that is fair, Carla, but also by that same thing, ooh, Merman's Missing Gems, Harper Shaw, fellow fans of mystery. Anyone got any juicy theories? Yeah, no, it's the Mayor's secret people who stole it. It's gotta be. Yes, it is a fact I don't know that if she's stinky or not, but Amber doesn't know if she's stinky or not either. By that same premise, Carla. This is such a huge freaking building. Amber, I found the Bigfoot house of Game 2. I just want this barn to be over with. I'm so tired of power washing it. I've only been power washing it for like an hour. Okay. Let's clean this undercarriage here. Ding. There we go. And there we go. Yeah. On the inside of the building, no. Thankfully. But I do still have to clean the entire damn silo as well. So that's going to be frustrating. We're over halfway done. We're getting there. But yeah, this will probably be a three stream location. Because, man, there's just a whole lot of this building. Yeah. I think I started at like 21% an hour ago. So the 30% an hour is the progress I'm making. Okay. Let's get back up here. So it adds about 5 minutes, people. Fair warning. Does remind me I do gotta check my ad settings because I think I was giving people like 30 seconds of ads for some reason when I shouldn't be able to do that. The settings should always be at once an hour you get 3 minutes of ads. But Twitch is known to mess that stuff up on occasion, so I guess we'll have to find out. End of first period for the Mammoth and Lightning is 0-0. I mean, it's better than they have been doing. I'm not even that into hockey, but the Mammoth have been giving me heart attacks. Has everyone seen the fact that Muppets are coming out in February? We're getting a new Muppet show. I am not sure how I feel about this. Yeah, no, not a prank. Seth Rogen is executive producing. That's one of the reasons why I'm not sure about it. I just don't know if his humor is going to mesh well with traditional Muppet humor. Which, to be fair, I could be 100% wrong on. But I mean, I'm gonna give it a watch. I love the Muppets. I'm gonna try, and then we'll see. Um, there's gonna be the huge complaint from people who don't realize that the original Muppet Show was not meant for kids. Like, the original Muppet Show was not supposed to be a kids show. Absolutely. I think somewhere in this house I still have. I don't even know if I have a DVD player, but I have the Muppet Show all on DVD. The old classic one. I loved it a lot. There are some things of that show that still have emotionally fucked me up as an adult. Yeah, I love the Muppets. Oh yeah, no, it's like eventually like they did a lot of things that were kiddie eventually, but like the initial the initial Muppet Show was definitely meant for more like an adult variety hour thing. They definitely made some jokes that were a bit more adult. Yeah, definitely. Well, hell, the entire second refrain of Lydia the Tattoo Lady is a song I heard as a kid and didn't even register. Um, that Lydia, oh, have you met Lydia, oh, Lydia the Tattooed Lady? She's got eyes that I adore so, and a torso even more so. Lydia, oh, Lydia, oh, have you seen Lydia? Lydia, the belle of the ball. To be honest, I haven't watched any of the show episodes, movies. That is very fair. The more movies were definitely the movies were definitely meant to be more kiddie, like Muppet Treasure Island, Muppet Christmas Carol. Those were definitely more with kids in mind. But yeah, no, the actual Muppet show with where they had the famous people on to do the things and it was more like not highbrow but like bits in a fun way. Like if I remember correctly, like they had Roger Moore on and he didn't want to do anything like the bit was he didn't want to do anything James Bond related. Um oh, commercial. I will wait until the commercial's done. Are you back? Are you back in the commercials yet, Carla? So that's weird. So it looks like they're telling me the right. They're doing the right breaks, but they're not doing the. They're not telling me the right thing on OBS. But yes, so Roger Moore, who was one of the James Bonds, was on the Muppet Show, and the whole premise was he didn't want to do anything James Bond related. So it leads to the famous scene of him singing "Walk." If I could walk, talk to the animals, walk with the animals, then they would talk and walk with me. While a bunch of Muppets with laser guns are trying to abduct him, and he's just beating like James Bond, just fighting his way through them, because he is just here to do the fun stuff, and they all want him to do James Bond stuff. It's also, I think, we're the first famous example of Luke Skywalker being Mark Hamill's cousin. So that Mark Hamill could keep the magic for kids who watch Star Wars. Well, no, the first example was a guy whose kid was developmentally disabled and couldn't differentiate the actor and the character. Basically reaching out to Mark Hamill's agent and saying, "Hey, is there a way we can beat him? He'd love it." And then Mark Hamill immediately responded and be like, "Yes. What do you need? Who do I need to beat, and what do I need to do?" Which is fantastic. All right, it's 8 o'clock. It is time to wrap up stream. It is going to be a 3-parter at the very least. We got 44% left to go, folks. But we're going to call that there. Let's put that on pause, and let's do a big stretch. And let's freeze the camera, because of course we did. So, thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for being here. If you were watching this live, you can see me later on tonight on Shadow of Nox. We're doing a quick stream there. Tomorrow I should also be on Shadow of Nox. Wednesday should be back on streaming. More Powerwash Simulator. We'll finish up this damn barn. But thank you guys for being here. Love you all, as always. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for breaking my cow lamp. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys soon.